What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. This is Justin Hughes here with HailTrace. Apparently, all of our meteorologists thought the 4th was this weekend and not last, so you're stuck with me today because all of them are gone. Real quickly, I'm going to jump into HailTrace 4.0. Like we've been saying, we have a new update coming out. It will be this summer. It won't be as early as we anticipated, but just be on the lookout for those emails, social media posts, all of that stuff. We'll have more updates as that date approaches. So let's jump into today's weather headlines. So first, we got Montana in the limelight. So they, again, were impacted yesterday. We had a 3-star map last night near the Great Falls area. We will jump into that here in a bit. And then again, did somebody call Kevin Costner? I think this is a Yellowstone reference. I've never seen it. But again, more of the same in the northern plains. Montana is under the gun again. They will be under the gun again tomorrow as well. And then we'll jump into kind of what the weekend will look at. No surprise there, it's going to be more northern plains activity, with Montana being the main area that we're going to focus on there. And then for upcoming events, we have the FRSA. This is going to be in Daytona Beach, July 19th through the 22nd. I will be there, Derek will be there, Brandon and Bill will be there. John, one of our lead meteorologists, will actually be there. So we will have a good crew out here for this one. So if you are a Florida contractor, come out and say hello, check it out. It's a massive event. It's a good time. Again, July 19th through the 22nd. And then the following week, we will be at the Riva, the roofing machine. I will just be at that one. That will be in Orlando, Florida. It actually starts July 26th. It's a half day on the 26th, and then we'll have a full day on July 27th. So if you are in Florida, come check us out at either of those events. So let's jump into yesterday's storm reports. A lot of them will be focused in Montana, like I mentioned earlier. We will start in the southeast. We had a few wind events down here. I think we mapped a little bit down there. Nothing too crazy, some pretty typical summertime storms for that area for this time of year. And then we'll jump up into Montana. As you can see, a good amount of hail reports, a couple of wind reports up and down I-15, and then all those reports that were just to the north of Great Falls. So overall, a pretty active day for Montana, and so we named this one Great Falls, Kalispell, and Evergreen, Montana. Max hail size 3.25. Homes impacted 12,238. And here's the map itself. I believe it just went to the north of Great Falls, but as you can tell with the house count, some homes were impacted. Not a bad storm for the Montana area. So current conditions, not really much going on. I will step out of the way so you can see the stuff going on down here. We have one little complex of storms that's going down by Cincinnati, just to the south of there. Nothing severe on that as we speak, but a nice little summertime line of showers and storms. In the Montana area, we can see all the clearing, getting ready for another round of severe weather. Nothing going on up there as we speak right now at 12 Central, but this will be the area that we focus on a little later today, and some stuff a little further south. So we'll zoom out and we can see it's toasty down in Dallas, already 98 degrees at the noon hour down there. It is brutal in the south. 77 up in Minneapolis, 80 in Denver. Pretty typical summertime map here. So 90 down even in Miami. So not much to see there. Dew points, 65 in Dallas, 71 in Wichita, 73 in Atlanta, 74 in Miami. That's why that 90 degrees probably feels really sticky for them down there. And then you can see what topography will do for you. There's not much dew points up in Montana, but it doesn't take much when you have mountains to get showers and storms to get going, especially with some good lift. So we will look at future radar in Montana. So we will go ahead and move this through at least the 5 o'clock hour. You can see showers and storms kind of start to develop in the southern, southwestern part of the state. They will move north towards the Great Falls area again, and we will run this through the evening. You can see them kind of pushing up off into Canada. So another round for them today. We'll be curious. Great Falls will have a chance to get impacted again today. So we will see how that plays out. And I will run this through. This will be 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, so you can see those showers and storms are exiting into the Dakotas. I will go ahead, and so today we actually have a little bit of a wind risk in the southern plains, and this is actually a good thing. It has been extremely hot. We are here based in Oklahoma City. We have had 3 or 4 consecutive days of 100 plus. I think we had 104 yesterday. So this is a welcome sight to see. I'm not sure if Oklahoma City will actually be able to get some storms. The latest models are actually pushing those storms to the south. Yesterday they were to the north of us, so but there are some chances of storms in the Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas region. Anywhere in this region needs rain, so we will take it wherever we can get it. If you're one of the lucky ones to get it, congratulations, because not everyone will see rain. And so we will push that through tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. As you can kind of see, everything's dying down, and it will be setting up for another hot day in the southern plains. We will move over to our other risk today. This will be in the Tennessee Valley, and you can kind of see a line of showers and storms that develop basically to the east of Nashville, and they will keep pushing off to the east into the Carolinas as we head into 6:30 p.m. And then we will push it forward, and they kind of die off as the sun starts to set. And then tomorrow we'll actually, you'll see on future radar, there's another chance for here, more of like a line structure tomorrow down there. So over here will be mainly a wind risk. I'll kind of dive into that hail risk here in a second. So today's hail forecast, again, focused in Montana, up to, I would say, up to 2 to 2.5 inch hail up in the Montana area. Great Falls, like I said, has the best chance to see anything significant. Anything to the east of Great Falls, there's nothing really out there except for Glasgow. But Great Falls again, maybe Billings, Rapid City, and then Scottsbluff, Nebraska will be in that low category when it comes to hail risk today. And as we shift over into the Tennessee Valley area, St. Louis, Nashville, you might get some quarters, nothing crazy. Anything that happens over here will be more of a wind threat. And so that's what we will focus on for hail today. And then today's wind forecast is a rather large wind extending from Montana. Any of these storms that you can get down in the southern plains as well. And so we will jump up here. Again, Great Falls, Billings, Rapid City, Bismarck all have at least a low chance of seeing some significant wind today. And then we'll jump down to the southern plains. Oklahoma City, a low risk. Like I said, these storms might develop to the south of here, so we will kind of have to see. In the summertime, if you can get storms to go up, they can produce some pretty significant downbursts, which is why you always have to watch out for wind this time of year if you can get any of those summertime storms to actually fire and be significant. And then we will move to the southeast. As you can see, Atlanta, Birmingham, Nashville, and then we got anywhere from Columbia, South Carolina, Savannah, it's a rather large risk, all the way up to Richmond, Virginia. So any of these summertime storms that get going in the southeast, Tennessee Valley, all the way over to the East Coast, all have a potential, at least a potential to produce up to 74-mile-an-hour winds. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, a rather large risk for this area. So let's jump into future radar for tomorrow. And so for tomorrow, again, another day, another Montana storm. So this is at 5:30 Central tomorrow. We'll push this forward. Again, Great Falls might get impacted. Those storms will move through there by 9:30, head up towards the Glasgow area and up into Canada as they push off to the north and east. And then I will push this through 11:30 and maybe another round of storms in the Great Falls area. The big round of storms right here will be pushing further east and north. And so we will push this through all the way until 6 a.m. in the morning. And as you can tell, that is all the way into North Dakota by the time we get to 6 a.m. And then tomorrow in the southeast, like I said, we will have a pretty broad risk for mainly wind. You might be able to squeeze out some quarters out of these storms, but I will push this to 5:30 Central. You can see a line of storms that's starting to develop from basically close to Nashville, northern Georgia, South Carolina, over into North Carolina, And as we push this through the evening, you can see almost a squall line develop and move through Atlanta by 9:30 Central Time, so 10:30 their time. Big old line of storms that's moving through there. And then as we push this through 1 a.m., the line of storms is now anywhere from Mississippi and then all the way over into Georgia. So a pretty long line of storms that will be occurring basically from afternoon to all the way through the evening hours as it pushes off the coast by tomorrow morning. So this will be at 7 a.m. tomorrow Central. You can see those storms are off the coast or just about to be off the coast, and they are off the coast over by the Carolinas. So tomorrow's hail forecast, again, a lot of the same. Montana, they will be under the gun. It might be a little further to the east as it is today, but another risk. The two big cities to watch for tomorrow will be Great Falls and then Glasgow. And then Billings has a lower chance, and as those storms move off to the east, you might see something in Bismarck and Fargo. Mainly, I think that will be more of a wind risk by the time it gets into the Dakotas, but you never know. That's why we keep that risk at low. So let's go ahead and push to tomorrow's wind forecast. Wind forecast, basically the same area for Montana. It will be Great Falls, Glasgow, and then Bismarck. We will put at the moderate. Like I said, when those storms squall out and they head towards the Dakotas, there will be a higher wind risk there. But any of these cities highlighted in yellow will be moderate, and then we got a low chance in Fargo as those storms start to finally die out as they get further east. Down to the southeast, again, a rather large wind risk for anywhere in the southeast. We got Nashville, we got Roanoke, Charlotte, Wilmington, Richmond, Atlanta, Colorado, please. Anything in Colorado today will probably be on the eastern plains, but you never know. We'll be keeping an eye out on it for you. So we want Colorado just as much as you do. So another big wind risk, like I said, again, for tomorrow in the southeast. Pretty typical for them this time of year. Jackson, Memphis, all the way down to Jacksonville, Florida. So follow us. We are on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And so if you don't follow us already, I have a feeling a lot of you do, give us a follow. Click that like button. We're posting some really cool stuff on TikTok. If you don't follow us on TikTok already, you should. And then, as always, you can give us a call at 855-334-4245, info@HailTrace, and HailTrace.com. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Everyone have a great weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday.